Hello, everyone. Hello. This is Kia Kelly. So I am testing something really quickly, but we're also going to we're going to. Hello, everyone. Hello. This is Kia Kelly. So I am testing something really quickly, but we're also going to. So yeah, I'm testing something, and then. Hello, everyone. Hello. This is Kia Kelly. So I am testing. Okay. All right. Sorry. So I'm currently live on StreamYard. And so I'm live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and I'm testing out Instagram. So I believe we are live here on Instagram. Yes, we are. So hello, everybody. Hello. But we're live everywhere right now. So I want you guys to okay, so I'm trying to see because we're gonna do lots of Q&A and all that, TikTok updates, marketing updates, and all that. But I am on StreamYard and I am live. And I'm trying to see when people are on Facebook and all that, I can see their comments and stuff through all that. So if you're live on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, I want you to comment. And if you're live on Instagram, I want you to comment. Okay. So there's like two different screens that I'm kind of looking at this point. I'm looking at the Instagram screen, which I see you guys right now. Like I see Jeff that is here, Evie is here, Julie is here. And then, but I'm having to go in between like StreamYard and the Instagram live StreamYard. So it's like I'm trying to like make sure I can see everybody. So let me do this. All right, so I see Veronique, you're here. All right, so Monica's here from LinkedIn. I'm gonna make my screen, I'll move my screen over. Maybe that will help. Let's see. Hold on, let me see. So those of you guys that are here, how can I move Instagram over so I can see everybody's questions? All right. Okay. Hang on, you guys. We're going to do lots of Q&A and all the things, but I'm trying to make sure that I can see you guys. Okay. Okay. Cause y'all can't see what I can see, but I'm like, one side is like my StreamYard with everybody. And then this side is Instagram, but Instagram is not allowed. I can't see y'all's questions or comments and stuff. So if anybody is here and you actually know, okay, I see Rachel, Instagram. I see Rob. A new level of omnipresence. Okay. So I'm trying to see how I can see everybody's everything. Okay. All right. So we might just be on the struggle bus a little bit. All right. Let's move that over a lot. And then, okay. I think I got it. Okay. So I saw the notification for LinkedIn, but decided to join on here. Okay. All right. So welcome everybody. If you guys will let me know like what your name is, where you guys are watching me from, that would be awesome. I'm just learning how to be more effective with my live streams. And so right now I'm using StreamYard and I'm streaming on Facebook, my personal page, my personal page, my business page, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter all at one time. But I'm getting ready to go live on TikTok because hello, somebody. Like if I'm gonna stream, I might as well, get two birds, kill all the birds with one stone. Okay. But we are gonna do some Q&A. Okay. So here's what I want everybody to do. I want you guys to tell me, first of all, what are you doing right now? Okay, so this is like we're here together. My first live stream of December because I've been on vacation the entire month. So first of all, let's just kind of connect as a community. Tell me what it is that you are doing right now. I want to know what you're doing. And then in a second, I'm going to ask you specifically what kind of questions you have about business, marketing your business, and all the things. Okay. But also, let me go ahead and go live on TikTok really quickly, because if we can be effective and efficient and all the things, then that's what we're going to do. Okay. Because it just makes sense to do that. Okay. Tammy is eating a snack. Okay. Tammy, what you eating? What everybody else doing? Okay. We're going to go live. All right. So let me go live here on TikTok. All right. And I want to prop this up somewhere. I wish I could prop it up like right here because everything else is right here. Do I have anything? Let me see. Hold on. I'm always trying to be efficient. You know what I'm saying? Hang on. when tools have updates, I'm always here for the new updates. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm always here for the new updates. Okay, so we are live, and no, that's not gonna work. I'm trying to post this up here, but it's gonna cover some stuff. Okay. We'll just leave right here. All right. Okay. So you're watching The Best Man. Oh, okay. I haven't seen that yet. Okay. So hold your question for just 1 second, and that way I don't lose it. All right. So welcome, everybody. I'm really excited that you guys are here with me today. So we're live everywhere at this point. Like, we're using my phone for TikTok, and Miracle on 34th Street. We are able to be on StreamYard, and we're on my Facebook personal page, my business page, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Amazing. Okay. So I will share something with you guys soon about how in the world I did all that. But for right now, I just want to come on and just say, hey, and then we're going to get into some business talk. Now, I do want to ask every single person here for a huge favor right now. Okay, so we launched our YouTube channel a little while ago with really focusing on providing business and marketing and mostly TikTok tips on our YouTube channel. And so in an effort to be able to, you're laying in bed, in an effort to be able to monetize on YouTube, you have to get to 4,000 watch hours. That's a whole lot of hours. Right now, we're at like 500. However, if I am here for an hour, and if we get, let's just say 30 or 40 people to log on to my YouTube channel and watch me there, we're going to like skyrocket. Hold on, somebody's calling. Okay, then we're gonna skyrocket in our numbers, with the watch hours. Okay, so if you are watching this wherever you're watching me right now, if you'll do me a favor and come to my YouTube channel. Okay, my YouTube channel is Kenya Kelly. Hey, Flora Healing Coach. Okay, so come to my YouTube channel, Kenya Kelly on YouTube, and come and watch me live there. That's gonna really help us with watch time. Okay, so it's Kenya Kelly on YouTube. All right, Kenya Kelly on YouTube. Okay, thank you, everybody that is choosing to move to YouTube. I'm gonna say this over and over and over and over and over again because I want people to come and watch this on YouTube. Okay. All right, so if you'll do me a favor, if you want to watch this live, come watch on YouTube at Kenya Kelly. All right, so let's get into it. So I have been on vacation for the last 30 days. And when I say vacation, it doesn't mean that I went anywhere. The whole month of December, I just take the time off. Okay. Now, one of the things to understand about being an entrepreneur and building a business is that it requires a lot of this. Okay. Not my hair, but it requires a lot on your mind. Okay. And so because of that, there's so many things that you have to think about all the time when you run a business. Okay. And so I take 30 days off. Thank you guys for coming to YouTube. I see you guys. I see you all. So I take 30 days off for this. Okay. And then I take 30 days off for this, for my body. So the first week I just slept a lot, and it was so restorative. Okay. And then I was going to see Christmas lights and just doing all the things. And so this week, the last week of the month, this is where I spend time talking to Jesus, right? Talking to Jesus about my business, what we should be focusing on, and getting very clear strategies for my business. Now, for those of you guys that are watching this on TikTok, say hello on TikTok. And if you guys wouldn't mind, tap your screen because TikTok likes engagement. And if all of you guys would tap your screen while you're watching me, it's going to cause a lot more people to join in, and you guys are going to see the likes increase. Okay. But also, thank you. Also, if you guys will do me a favor, if you're willing to go to my YouTube channel, okay, YouTube Kenya Kelly. YouTube Kenya Kelly, and come and watch me there. We're trying to get our watch time hours to skyrocket. So you're gonna watch this anyway. We're wanting you to come watch it on YouTube. So it's YouTube Kenya Kelly. Okay, YouTube Kenya Kelly. Okay. So what'll happen is during this time is I'll start strategizing, and I'll look at everything that we offer in my business. Okay. So this is what happens. I look at everything in this week, every single thing that I offer in my business, from the lead magnets to the emails to the roles that my team is playing. Like, who needs to be hired. Nobody's going to get fired, right? And then I look at all of our paid products. I look at what is going well, what is going not so well. I look at our ad strategy. I look at every single thing, and then I just lay it at Jesus' feet. And I just go, I need help. What should we be doing that we're not doing? What should we stop doing? Like, I just do all of that, right? And what that does is that gives me the greatest strategy on the planet, right? Because God created the heavens and the earth. That means he got the best business and marketing strategies, right? So I go to him and I go, okay, what should I be doing? Guys, that's how I started on TikTok, because I was asking him for a strategy in 2020. And he told me to get on TikTok, which was the dumbest thing I had ever heard, but I did it and kaboom. Okay. So that is what I'm doing right now in my business. Okay. And one of the things that I'm getting from him is being able to teach people not just TikTok marketing, but all of short form video marketing to really help you understand what it is you should be doing, like step by step by step by step by step. So I just want you guys to know that, in January, we will start talking to you guys about new tools that we'll create. Some of them are going to be free, and then some of them are going to be paid, right? I'm a business owner, okay? So it has to be paid. I got people, they got to have salaries. Everything can't be free. Listen, I want everybody in the comments to just write this. Everything can't be free. Okay, everybody write this in the comments. Everything can't be free, because if everything was free, I would be homeless. My team would be homeless, or what, they just wouldn't have jobs. Okay. And so it's really, really, really important, okay, to understand that. All right. So we're like looking at every single thing that we offer to make sure that we can assist you guys in the best way possible, not just in TikTok marketing, but in your business in general. Okay. Everybody's writing that. Everything can't be free. Thank you guys. I think Brock is here. Hey, Brock. Okay. So everything can't be free. All right. So now let's talk about what is happening. Okay. So the elephant in the room right now is TikTok gonna get banned? Okay. Now, I want to give you guys I'm not on Capitol Hill. I'm not the government, right? But I want to give you guys my personal opinion. I've already talked about this a little bit, but I'm going to talk about this live, okay? So I do not think that TikTok is going to get banned. Now, I do know that today an announcement came out that TikTok is being banned on government devices. That's not like abnormal. Like, you can't get on Facebook on a government device. You cannot get on Instagram on a government device. You can't get on social media on a government device. How many of you guys did not know that you cannot access social media on a government device? If you did not know that, just type me in the comments. Okay. So TikTok should not be available on government devices. They know too much. Social media knows too much. So it should not be on government devices. So they should absolutely ban it on government devices, hands down. Do I think that TikTok is going to be banned in the United States? No, I do not. Right? No, I do not. Here's why. Because Facebook had issues. They had to make changes. Instagram had issues. Twitter, they've all had issues and had to make all these changes to please our government. And it makes total sense, right? And so the same thing is TikTok's day. It's TikTok's moment to make changes to that our government feels comfortable with. It just makes sense. You know what I mean? I don't want them knowing everything and all the things about me. I don't want nobody to know. Listen, I barely want my mama to know everything about me. The one person that knows everything about me, and the only reason they know is because they legally can't tell nobody, is my therapist. And I mean therapist with an S, because I have multiple. Them the only people that I want to know everything about me, because I want to be fixed. Well, let me back that up. Jesus know everything about me. Somebody say hallelujah. Okay. So Jesus know everything, and my therapist. Okay. But I don't want the government, TikTok, Instagram, nobody. Like, what's in words of Keith Sweat? Nobody. I just don't want nobody knowing me like that. Okay. So I am really glad that they are putting restrictions on TikTok. Really glad about that. Right. But it's not going anywhere. Right? Because people are making a significant amount of money on the platform. It is increased. So when people make money, people are when people are making money, people are also spending money. Does that make sense? The amount of jobs that has been created in the US because of TikTok is astronomical, right? Now, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but TikTok is getting ready to have a warehouse. I think it's in New York. It's like bigger than Amazon, right? And so, like for fulfillment, right? They have all these things that are being launched right now in the US. And so it would be insane for our government to completely ban TikTok. But I think that they are going to put a lot more restrictions on the platform, and they should. Okay. And they just should. Okay. And so I think that's what's going to happen. Okay. All right. But I think that from a media standpoint, TikTok's going to get banned also causes fear in TikTok to like ByteDance to make all the changes that they need to make. Okay. Or whatever negotiations that we can't see. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if ByteDance has to pay a bunch of money in order to be in the US. The US is so greedy. I'm American, right? So greedy. US is so greedy. I guarantee you, in order for TikTok ByteDance to stay, somebody got to get paid. I'm just saying, but that's just okay. Capitalism, whatever it is, I won't hate on it. I'm just giving you my humble opinion that, anyway, I don't work for TikTok, but that's what I think. How many of y'all agree? Y'all think the US government wants a check? I think the US government is like, you go pay us to be here. Okay. I'm just saying. But anyway, okay. Now, well, I do want to start into some Q&A. Okay, so if y'all have questions about TikTok or about marketing or whatever, I want you guys to put those in the comments, and I'm going to try my best to read them. Now, if you are, hold on, how to preface this. If you are on Instagram, wait to post your question because I can't go between because the way that we're streaming right now is going to be a little. Well, no, I can stream. I can do it. Never mind, everybody. So everybody can post their questions. So whatever questions you guys have, go ahead and start posting them. Okay. Now I have been asking everybody to do me a huge favor. We are trying to get more watch time hours on our YouTube channel, which means that in order for us to monetize YouTube, we have to have 4,000 watch hours. And so if you're going to watch this stream anyway, wherever you are, if you would please leave this stream and go to YouTube. So YouTube, Kenya Kelly. Okay. YouTube, Kenya Kelly. And watch the stream from there. That way we will get the watch time hours counted from you watching. Okay. Okay. So let's do some Q&A. So first things first, as we all can see, short form video marketing is evolving. Okay. It is evolving like crazy. Everybody's copying everybody. And then they're constantly making changes and updates and making things better. Right. So this is a really, really good time for you to, if you're not currently being consistent with creating short form video, whether that's on YouTube Shorts or TikTok or Instagram Reels or Facebook Reels. If you are not spending the time doing that, now is a really good time to start. Short form video is not going anywhere and it is taking over. I'm not talking about just posting trends. I'm talking about creating bite-sized pieces of content that people can digest very quickly. Okay, that's short form video. Bite-sized pieces of content that people can digest quickly. When you give people, listen to me, listen, if you don't hear anything else I say, when you give people a small piece of content and they digest it and it's good, what typically happens with that person, if it was really good for them, they won't just like and comment, they will then click and go to your profile. Listen, I'll show of hands. How many of you all have ever watched somebody's short video, whether it was something funny or it was something business-wise or whatever, you watched that video, and then when that video was over with, you left that video and you went to the person's page and watched more or followed them? How many of you guys have done that? So right now we have 23 folks here, 4 people here, and then 44 people here. How many of you all have watched something short and then gone to the person's profile? Raise your hands if that's you. Okay, I see one person's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 7. Okay. Now, again, if you're on TikTok, make sure you tap your screen and give likes because TikTok likes that engagement. Okay. The room is erupting. Okay. Everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people have watched something and then done something else with that person. This is why it's so important for you to start using short form video. Because think about this. This is a long form piece of content. Many of you guys will watch some, but you won't watch the whole thing. And that's okay. But if this video was 1 minute and I gave 1 minute tips on TikTok marketing and short form video marketing and podcast marketing and email marketing, now you can binge watch so much stuff. And next thing you know, you have watched 20 or 30 of my videos. There's so many days when I log on to TikTok or even Instagram Reels, and I'll see like 99 notifications. And I'm like, okay, that's awesome. And then when I click it, it's one person who has watched this video and 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 this video, this video. And they followed me and then they opted in. It happens all the time. And so if you're not creating short pieces of content, it's a really, really good time to start doing that. Okay, because it's going to help you to, especially as a business owner, convert people into a customer, whether that is someone who just opts into your email list and or makes a purchase. You're able to just do it a lot faster. And it's easier to record a short piece of content. Listen, if y'all, let me show y'all real quick. Let me see. So right before I came on live, I recorded 4 videos, okay? In this outfit and the same thing. So this one I posted to my personal, my main business TikTok. I posted that one. And then I did a video for, where is it? I did a video here for TikTok Now on that page. And then I have a brand new TikTok account, which is where I am doing like more Kia Kelly, like behind the scenes type of thing, non-business related. I posted 2 videos there. Very, very, very short. Thank you, Just Natural, for coming over to YouTube. I appreciate it. Okay. Very short. And so listen, it's so easy to do this. Now, we are going to open up where you guys can ask me like questions about how in the world to do that. How do I record 20 videos in an hour? Like, I do want to answer those types of questions. Okay. But my whole point of saying this right now is that I beg you, for you and for your business, to start learning how to create these small, short, bite-sized pieces of content, because it's so easy. It's digestible. Okay. The average attention span of a person is 8 to 11 seconds. I'm not saying your videos have to be that short, but what I'm saying is that is people's behavior, and they're not sitting through an hour of a live stream anymore as much. Then give people what they want, what they can handle, which is shorter. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. So I see new followers here on TikTok. Thank you so much for following me. Make sure you guys are tapping your screen and giving likes. Wherever you are watching, if you could please come to my YouTube channel. We're live on YouTube right now, and we're trying to, of course, increase subscribers, but also, more importantly, we're trying to increase watch time hours. And so if you're going to watch this anyway, if everybody that's here could be watching on YouTube, that helps our watch time hours so much. And I can see all your questions and comments, okay? And the YouTube channel is Kenya Kelly. So everything me is always Kenya Kelly, okay? So you can find me at Kenya Kelly on YouTube. All right. So, guys, let's get into some of you guys' questions, okay? So I saw questions. I don't see any questions. Let me see. I don't see any questions here on Instagram yet, but if y'all have them, you go ahead and ask. TikTok, I don't see any questions here yet. But I do see some questions on YouTube. Okay. So let me go over here to YouTube and answer questions that I see here first. All right. Do you know why I suddenly have no captions options on my TikTok account? So I don't know that specifically about your personal account. So I don't know why they would do that. But what I would do is I would go ahead and go to the App Store, update my app. Don't delete the app and reinstall it because you'll lose all your drafts. But I would update your app, maybe restart your phone and see what happens there. But I don't know why they would do that. Okay. Khadija, any ideas for memberships going into 2023? So I want you to give me more details about that question you have. So we're talking about memberships, but what's more specifics about memberships? Rachel, should I focus on live video or reels to grow my business in 2023? You should focus on live and short form video. I'm not going to say reels. You should focus on live stream and short form video. Okay. Live stream and short form video. Live because it's a way to really connect with people live, right? How many of you all, this is your very first time watching me live and you already feel like, oh, this girl knows more than I think. If that's you, type a 1 in the comments. Right. And so you can see that I know what I know through my videos, but on live stream, when you guys start asking me questions and I'm able to give you tips and business advice live, your belief in me and who I am and what I have to offer and my ability to help you drastically increases because you listen to me talk to other people, teach other people, and teach you. Okay. So short form video and live stream. Okay, I'm starting a makeup membership in 2023 utilizing TikTok to market my business. Any advice? Yes. Okay. So here's the thing to understand about memberships. Now, this is interactive. I want y'all to talk back to me. Listen, when is the last time you ever connected with a person? Not talking about Netflix or Hulu or whatever, but when is the last time? Hold on, what's happening here? Let me see. There's some things happening on my screen here. I'm like, what is going on? Okay, sorry. Something was just happening. I was like, what's going on? Okay. When is the last time you connected with a person online or whatever, and the first thing that you did was sign up for a reoccurring payment, right? How many of you guys, like you connected with a person and you immediately signed up for a reoccurring payment? Now, some of you guys may say me. Most of you guys will say not me, right? Now, why am I saying that? Memberships are awesome. They work really well. However, typically, a person doesn't automatically just sign up for a reoccurring expense until some belief has been created in that person with your ability to whatever you're going to help them with on a monthly basis. Okay. So when you are talking about creating something that's going to have people pay a reoccurring expense, from a marketing standpoint, you've got to make sure that on a regular basis that you are serving your audience, that's telling them, I've got something to offer you and here is how I can help you. Right. So, for example, we have what's called our TikTok trends of the week, where someone can invest a very small amount on a monthly basis, and we will give them, here are the top TikTok trends of the week. But not only that, right? We will tell you how to use them for your business, right? We give you the trends of the week and how to use them for your business. Plus, we just teach in our marketing emails anyway. Right? So we have a lot of people connected to us, right? But the only reason why a person would buy into a membership with us is if they go, okay, Kenya knows what she's talking about. If this is like, I get a lot of success with her, even from her free stuff. Now I want to pay for her on a regular reoccurring basis. So when I say that to you, Khadijah, it's really important for you to go, okay, let me put myself in the shoes of the person that I'm going to try to sell this membership to, right? And think like them. If someone was trying to sell you a makeup membership, what is it? What causes you to say, I'm going to sign up for this monthly reoccurring payment? Right? You have to ask yourself that question and then also potentially poll your audience, because that's going to make it so much easier to get people to sign up with when you understand what they need, not just what they need in that membership, but what they need from you outside of it before they make that purchase. Does that make sense? So I have had Netflix for the last however many years. I had not signed up for anything else, right? And it wasn't until recently somebody was talking to me about HBO Max. And I realized a lot of movies, like brand new movies, come out on HBO Max. And then now I just upgraded to HBO Max. And you would say, how do you only have Netflix? You know, I don't know. I just wasn't sold on having a bunch of other like monthly reoccurring membership expenses. But now I'm convinced. And so now I watch a lot of things on HBO Max and Netflix. Does that make sense? And so there's some other things that I said, I don't use this, I'm deleting that, reoccurring expenses. And so I make like, I'm very, very intentional with like, why am I going to pay for that? What's the benefit of that? Right? No matter how much money you make, listen, it's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep. Okay, you can make $1 million, and by the end of the year, you got $0, and that don't make no sense, right? You want to keep as much of that million as possible. Okay, I'm just saying. I didn't make $1 million last year, but I'm just giving you an example. Khadijah, does any of that make sense? Okay, more questions. Let me see. More questions. Hold on, I'm scrolling for more questions. Scrolling. Okay, everybody said not me. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Guarantee results at the 90 days. Okay. 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 I'm looking at all the comments. Money back guarantee of 90 days. If it doesn't work, then they get their money back. Steph. Okay. So I could see where you would say, or someone would say, give them a money back guarantee of 90 days. Okay. Here's the plus and downside of that. 90-day guarantee lets people feel like, oh, I'm not going to lose anything if I invest in this, right? But the downside of a money back guarantee is that, let's just say you teaching people how to build their business and market their business. And then you invest all this time and energy with those people for 90 days and they have no success. And now all the time and energy you spent, now you got to refund all that out, right? But not only that, like we do not offer a money back guarantee. We don't do that. That's just us. We don't offer that. And the reason we don't do that is because I can't make you successful, right? I teach you the system for success. I give you everything that I have to offer, but it's up to you to go and do something with what I gave you. Okay, that's just like, I hired a makeup artist to teach me how to do the basics with makeup, and she could have easily said, hey, money back guarantee or whatever, right? But she would have spent those hours with me, and then she, if I said, oh, well, whatever, I want my money back, now she lost all the money. No, I'm like, no, I'm gonna give you everything I've got to offer, everything, right? If anybody here is, you're one of my students, especially if you've been in my TikTok mastermind, you already know, you come into the mastermind and you are promised this. But inside that mastermind, I end up giving you this and 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 this. Because when somebody comes in and they need something else that's not included in that, I'm like, I want you to be successful, so I'm gonna give it to you, right? But even still, I've got people who have come in and didn't do the thing. They weren't consistent, and they still have access to it, but they weren't consistent. But I still poured and poured and poured and poured. I'm not going to give people that money back for then they didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So there's a plus and a downside of that. I hope that makes sense. Taylor May, my channel has been dead for a while, but I've recently been posting and going viral. Okay. Suggestions for keeping this up. So for one, if you've got something that is constantly going viral, then I will do more of that. But make sure, but you want to make sure that you don't just focus on virality. You got to focus on what is the intention with your channel. Okay, what is your intention with your channel? So for me, when I'm posting content on TikTok as a business, my goal is to get new clients. It's to serve more people in business and help more people make more money, right? So that's my whole goal with that. My new TikTok account now, you guys, I'll tell you what that account is if everybody wants to go follow that, because that one has, I think, like 150 followers. We started it like a day ago. And of course, the goal is to get to 1,000 followers to get the clickable link in your bio. But that one is like me talking about all things Kia Kelly, whether it's my faith, it's dating, it's fashion, it's hair. I'm able to be more of the other side of Kia Kelly and not just the business part of Kia Kelly. And so if you guys want to follow that, it is the Kia Kelly brand. Okay, so you go to TikTok and you go to the Kia Kelly brand. Mac and cheese, I loved it. Thank you, Steph. Okay, so the Kia Kelly brand, that's my second TikTok account. Okay, and I would love you guys to follow that. Okay, yeah, I have been having them funnel to a free ebook, which leads to a book and a call, 9-call set. Okay, that's good. All right, so no, that's good. So what would I change with that? So I don't think an ebook is bad, but ebooks are not necessarily the deal anymore. right? It's not the biggest deal. So if I were you, I would be asking, I would add, okay, so you can keep the ebook, but you can add a different freebie as well. I would ask myself, okay, what else could I offer people? Maybe it's a free training, right? So like you could record a training and you can put it in some type of portal, or you can upload it to YouTube as an unlisted video and you can deliver that to them in email, okay, for free. Because if they found you on video, then they are used to you on video. So I would have the ebook, but I would also create something that's like a free training that could be exactly what's in the ebook, but it just feels different because it's a video training. And then I will get people to opt into that and then see what happens there. And then of course, you know, and in the email, promoting the call. Okay. All right. More, let me see. Instagram, any questions? Do you have a regular time for do you have a regular time for, hold on, can't see the questions there. Let me see. Do you have a regular time for live sessions on social media? So right now I do not. Hey Angeline, I'm still currently on vacation. I take a 30-day vacation off from work. So right now I do not. I just did it today because I was like, I'm gonna go live, gonna teach all the things, but I do not. But that's my goal in January is to get back onto a regular live stream schedule. I rock with that because email opt-in is 30% of all view funnelship. Okay, so no, that's great. 30% is great. I'm just saying you also want to give yourself an opportunity to see what happens when you offer a different freebie, right? Now I have multiple freebies. So someone can get my TikTok for female coaches. They can get my TikTok templates. They can get my TikTok checklist. There's a bunch of different things that they can opt into. You see what I'm saying? And so it's like, because everybody needs different things, but I don't necessarily create a new freebie per each person that I meet, but I give people options. Like I have a quiz that people take, and then it's heavily taken, and people like open up the emails and all that. So I would just think about another freebie in addition to just to see how that works out. All right, more questions. How do I purchase your book, and what is the name of your book? Oh, thanks. So the name of my book is called Before You Quit Your Job, a strategic guide for entrepreneurs. And I wrote this book because I watched so many people quit their jobs too soon because some coach told them, quit your job, whatever, or because everybody's watching people on social media thinking you could be the next influencer overnight. That could happen to you, but more than likely it will not. And so I am always trying to teach people how to be successful on your job and, prepare, and so if you want to get my book, you can just go to kenyakelly.com and the book is there. We also give you a free audiobook when you download it from there. Plus, when you get it from my website, I physically sign the book and I mail it to you. Now, it is available on Amazon. It's also available on Audible. Okay. But if it comes from Amazon or Audible, it doesn't touch me. So I can't sign anything. Okay. So it's the same price, but you can go to kenyakelly.com and get it, or Audible or Amazon. Let's see. Thank you for asking about my book. And then you guys are being on YouTube. I appreciate it. So if you guys are watching and you plan on continue to watching, if you guys wouldn't mind, come over to YouTube, Kenya Kelly, because we're trying to get our watch time hours up for a monetization. Okay. And like, if you're going to watch anyway, just come to YouTube. Okay. And the YouTube channel is Kenya Kelly. And if you're going to stay on TikTok, make sure you just tap your screen and give likes on TikTok because TikTok really likes the engagement. I would love to work with someone who works with business owners because I am not a coach. I would love to work with someone who works with business owners because I'm not a coach. Are you saying that you're looking for someone to help you understand TikTok that works with business owners in general that's not coaches? And if so, that's what you're saying, then tell me what exactly is it that you sell? Okay, back to questions on, let's see. I am so long-winded. I need more practice doing short content. Okay, so what are you doing to practice short content? Tammy, I've been consistently posting on TikTok daily for 2 weeks and growing by about 10 followers a day. That's awesome, Tammy. That's a lot of followers. That's a lot. That's great. What's a good strategy to get more followers per post? I have huge views on posts like 100,000 and only get 100 followers from them. Seems like it should be more, 77,000. Okay, so toxic tangents. Here's something that is important to understand about people following. Okay, now if you guys agree with me, then I want you guys to type I agree in the comments. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to TikTok is gonna die. I'm gonna have to like figure out how to like charge this. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I may have to hold this for a second. Okay. I might have to hold this for a little second. All right, because I got to charge it for a little bit because it's like it's on the red line. Okay. Back to the question. Okay. So what's a okay? And I'll go to y'all's questions on TikTok in just a second. So sorry, I'm like in y'all's face like this, but I have to charge my phone up a little bit. Okay. What's a good strategy to get more followers per post? Okay. So everybody, if you agree with me, I want you to say I agree. Okay. Here's the deal. People watch videos, right? We all watch videos, whether it's on TikTok, Instagram, wherever. We all watch videos, and we may even hit like on a video. But the reason why we choose to follow somebody's account is because whatever is happening in that video and whatever is happening on that person's channel, we are saying to ourselves, I want to see more from her. I want to see more from him or them. Does that make sense? So sometimes you'll see a person post something on TikTok and automatically they get like 5 million new followers, right? Sometimes it's because it's something messy and people just want to be notified when the part 2 comes up, right? Sometimes it's because a dude or a woman is so hot and they're like, I want to see more content from them. Either way, the reason why we choose to follow an account is because something is happening there and we are saying to ourselves, I want to see more from this account. So, when you're saying that you're putting up all these numbers and people are watching your content, but they're not following, then you've got to ask yourself the question of, is my content giving people like a reason to want to come back to follow me? Right? So, for example, let's just say you do a really funny, like right now, one of the hottest videos on TikTok right now is the parents, or no, there's two of them. One is people that during Christmas, the celebrity death prank. They're saying that this celebrity died, and there people are like, no, John Travolta, no, right? So we're watching these funny videos and people's reactions, and I've watched probably 100 of these videos, but none of those videos made me click on the person's account and then follow them. I enjoyed that video and I wanted to see more videos like it, right? Then I saw the parents where they had the Grinch come and like steal presents and the kids like just started wilding out. I watched so many of those videos, but those videos did not make me come back to that person's account and want to see more from them. Typically, people would choose to follow because they're getting a sense of this person is going to continue putting out content that I enjoy. And so I want to see more from it. That's why when you see somebody doing all these like makeup transitions or clothing or daily vlogs or whatever, people are coming back to that account because they want to see more from that person every single day. So I'm not saying that every single video you put out has to be like that, but it's really important for you to have a strategy in place of what is going to cause people to want to see more from my account, not just this video, right? But also give people the call to action to follow, right? So like right now, like 10 times, I have told everybody, please come and watch my YouTube video, right? Come and watch this on YouTube so we can increase my watch time hours. About 10, 15 people decided, okay, I'm going to watch her anyway. I'm going to go and watch on YouTube. So I gave the call to action to come and watch on YouTube. Now, some people that came on YouTube will choose to subscribe. So I will let them subscribe. And so right now, what I will say is, if you come on YouTube at Kia Kelly, make sure you hit subscribe so you can always be notified. Now, guess what? Everybody that hears me say that just now on YouTube is not going to hit subscribe. And that is okay. But I'm going to give people the call to action and ask them to do that. So you want to be intentional about the content and you want to be intentional about giving people a call to action. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, let's do more Q&A. Let me see. Scrolling. Okay. Yes, I currently own a VA business and I'd like to teach others how to start their own VA business. So that is like a coach. You know, because like if you're trying to teach other business owners how to start a VA business, that is a coach. So you need a coach to help you. Okay, let me see questions on TikTok. Let me see. Hold on. Woo, let me see. How do I get? How do I get 15 different content posts out of one recipe, one video? I'm a baker. That is a very specific question. How do I get? I don't know how you get 15 out of one, right? But I do know that you can get a video out of, let's do a poll. Everybody help dessert makeovers right now. Okay, everybody jump in on this because I'm sitting there like, I don't know how she's gonna get 15, but if everybody together, then we can all help her together. Okay, all right. So let me pull this up. I'm gonna go all the way down to the comments at the bottom on here. All right. And then I want everybody on YouTube, Facebook, and all that, everybody on Instagram, everybody on TikTok. How can she get 15 different content pieces from one recipe video? I'm gonna give some and then y'all give more, and I'm gonna shout them out. Okay. So I'm gonna shout them out here on Instagram and those on YouTube and all that. And then you can see everything on TikTok because you're here watching on TikTok. Okay. All right. So, first of all, you can get a video out of you grocery shopping. Okay. You can get a video out of you actually looking for the ingredients. Okay. You can get a video out of once you get the ingredient. Okay. So, I am really big on time lapse videos. What does that mean? So, you went to the grocery store and they watched you like pick up flour, pick up whatever. That's one video. Okay. The second video could be you actually unpacking your bags at home, right? What does that mean? All the time I go to the grocery store, and when I get my bags in the house, I will grab my ring light, I will grab my phone, and then I will scroll over to video and time lapse. And then I will just start unpacking my groceries the same way I normally would. And I'll put like my little Trader Joe's drinks in the refrigerator on time lapse. You will see me washing my dishes. You'll see me like pulling out my grapes. You'll see me like cleaning them off. And that's just like B-roll footage, right? And that same B-roll footage, I will then turn into a video. I'll do a voiceover or whatever. So you have like probably a million videos out of that alone, okay? What you also can do is you can actually just do a direct to camera video talking about let's just say baking a red velvet cake. And you just talk about how to bake a red velvet cake. Here's what you need from scratch, right? You need this, and you need this, and you need this, and you need this, right? And that's like your part one. And so then that's a video number 3. Next thing you know, then you can show people that you mixing all these things together, like mixing all this together in order to bake a cake. Right? Okay. And then your next video could be where you actually pour the batter in and then watch the cake come out, and then you start whatever in the cake. Okay. So that's another video. Okay. What else you guys say? Somebody else says, oh yeah, you can talk about what tools you uses, 5 mixed ingredients, 6 getting your pan and your dishes ready, turning on the oven, getting your oven mitts ready, showing different ways to present the dish, breakfast, lunch, dinner, or after, pouring it in the pan, watching it bake. That's a good one. Let me see. 15 parts, 1 recipe video, 2 to buy ingredients, 2 to assemble tools, shopping for the ingredients, laying ingredients out measured. Does this all make sense for you? Dessert makeovers? Let me see. Okay. Yeah, we're getting a whole lot. Yeah, we're getting a lot. Okay. All right. Okay. Does this make sense? so there's a lot that you can do with this. A lot. It's just about not doing everything all in one video, but doing like little videos. Okay, little videos. Okay. All right. Let's go to another question on Facebook. Let's see. How do you do so many videos in an hour? Good question. So people always wonder, how in the world do I shoot 20, 30, 40 TikTok videos in like an hour and a half? Okay. Well, before I ever go go to shoot, I'm writing out all of my topics, right? So I'm going to be talking about this. I have all my topics, right? So I already know I'm going to shoot on all these different things. Okay. But what I also do is I also make sure that I have a bunch of video inspiration in my favorites. So whether it's favorites on Facebook, favorites on Instagram, or it's favorites on TikTok, I have them all saved into my favorites. So when it's time to record, I already have all the video ideas that I've already written out, and then all the things in my favorites. And so then I don't think too hard, right? So it's like, let me see if I can do one live right now. Let me see. Y'all like, what is going on? I'm gonna do one live right now. Okay, y'all gonna watch me do this. Okay, so all right, and the video is going to be on how I shoot so many videos. Y'all gonna be like, what is happening? So I did a 4-hour TikTok class, and I told them that I was gonna shoot 10 TikTok videos in 10 minutes. Okay, I shot 10 videos in 5 minutes. 10 videos in 5 minutes. They were watching like, what just happened? Because I had wrote out what my topics were, and I had the video ideas saved to my favorites. And I just stood there and shot like this. Let me see. Turn this around. Here's how to record 15 videos in 15 minutes on TikTok. First, you want to go ahead and make sure that you have your topics all written out. Second, you want to make sure you already have videos saved in your favorites. Next, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have multiple outfits so you can shoot multiple videos and have them in your drafts. And so first, you want to go ahead and record all the one videos in the one outfit, and then change your shirt. And then you want to record the next 5 videos, and then you record the last 5. You don't need to edit them all. You just need to record them and put them in your drafts. That was 30 seconds. There was no script. How many of you guys are like, what just happened? If you guys are like, oh my God, just type OMG in the comments. Okay. Now, here's the deal. You can do that too. You know, yes, Eddie? That's my 14-year-old cat. He's like, hello. I would pick him up, but he's heavy. Anyway, you know your stuff too. You know your stuff like the back of your hand. Like you just do. And you could do the same thing I just did there. There was no script. We did this because somebody asked. That's how I do it so fast. Okay. More questions. What about short-term gift memberships? Monica Richards, what do you mean by short-term gift memberships? How often should I go live? Rachel, if you can, I would do 2 to 3 times a week. If you can, minimum once a week. That way you can connect with your community. Okay. I have a limited time. So how often should I? I just said that. Okay. All right. Sorry, I had burp. Okay. Let me see. More questions. Okay. I have been making stories, adding music, getting likes, got a few inboxes for purchases. So I'm excited to grow. Facebook has been the first platform I learned and have become more familiar with, but I'm learning I must use other platforms more frequently than Facebook. Yes. How do I connect with my community? So Angela, it's really important that you, one, just start doing things that allow you to connect. So one of the things to connect with your community is live stream, right? Because like right now, I'm live with all you guys with like 29 people here, 41 people here, and 8 people here. This is connecting, right? Because it's not just me in a recorded video. It's us actually talking. It's me actually walking you through your business. Angela, it's me helping you specifically right now with your business. That's the number one way to connect with your community. Second thing is through, if you have like a Facebook community, then you're able to engage with them on a regular basis. Third thing is through email, not just marketing on email, but actually talking to them on email, right? So I sent an email, it was sometime last week, and I said, hey, I'm just sitting here writing this email, and I wanted to teach you guys some things. And I just taught them some things on email. And I said, this is me, I'm here right now, and I connected with them that way, okay? So it's like, you do it in the places where you can actually engage with people. And live stream is the number one way because you're live, they're live, and you're actually having a dialogue back and forth. That's the fastest and easiest way to connect with your community. Fastest and easiest way. Will this live be saved? Okay, so this is my very first time doing StreamYard to Instagram. So I'm not sure. My intention is to have this live stream saved on Instagram, but this is my very first time. I don't know what that looks like when we hang up. So If it does hang up, it will be on my YouTube channel. Okay, so my YouTube channel is Kenya Kelly. Okay, so you guys, if you haven't already, hit subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, all right. Any more questions there? Hey, Fred. Okay, why do we have to hold on? Why do we have to change t-shirts? Isn't that time consuming? We want to save time. So the reason why you're going to change shirts is because if you do 20 videos in the same shirt, now your feed looks exactly the same. Now, I don't always change shirts, but I try to. Okay. So if you do 20 videos in the same shirt, now your feed looks exactly the same. So I try to change shirts so that way it's like pink shirt here, orange shirt here. Y'all, it's not all 20 videos with the same. Okay, let's try to answer some questions on TikTok. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Hold on, you have been okay. How do I? Okay. I saw your Facebook post about TikTok series coming, but it's not showing on my feed when I type in my website. Okay. So TikTok gave me a notification while I was on vacation, and it's called TikTok series. And it's like another way to monetize. So you have to have 100,000 followers and be 18. Right. And I don't know if they gave it to everybody or if it's in beta, but I just, for whatever reason, they gave it to me. And so it's like you're able to go on desktop, you can record whatever video, upload it, and charge a price for it. Right. To me, it looks like it could be like a course or just content that is behind like a paywall. And that's just another way to make money on TikTok. I posted it, but I haven't been really intentional about it. But my intention is once I'm not on vacation to actually post something and see how TikTok markets it, or if they make me market it, or how it shows up on my. I want to know how it shows up on my profile from my mobile phone and not from my desktop. I don't know the answer yet because I wanted to focus on being on vacation. But TikTok has to give you any update that you want. How many months consistently earning $5,000 or more would you have to accrue to leave a current job? So that really depends, Steph. So she's talking like in my book, I have here, guys, which is called Before You Quit Your Job. One of the things that I talk about in this book is that before you leave your job, you have to look at a bunch of different things. Okay. So one of the things that you have to look at is you got to look at, okay, how much do I currently make on my job? For example, let's say that you make, okay, hold on. I need some paper because I'm going to butcher this. Let me see. I won't even pretend like I can do all that math in my head. Okay. So hold on. Let me get a calculator too. So I was sitting here like, yeah, that's going to go over. It's going to go over bad like a rat sandwich. Okay. Here we go. All right. So let's just say that currently you make $4,000 a month on your job, right? And your expenses, your personal expenses are, let's just say $3,500. Okay. All right. So there you go. You make 4,000 and then you spend, 3,500, right? So then you go and you start a business, okay? And so we're talking about your business income, right? So if your business is now you're making let's just say you're making $1,000 a month on your business, right? So you're making $1,000 a month on your business, and you're actually bringing in right now 5,000, which is awesome, right? You can't listen. You definitely cannot leave your job just because you're making $1,000 a month. Do not do that because now you erase 4,000. Okay, now you erase $4,000. Okay, but also what happens is that we don't always make the same amount of money all the time in our businesses, and then things change all the time. Like right now, we're dealing with the recession, and so we don't really know all the things that are going to happen, especially when people that work jobs typically are the ones that are paying for our services or whatever it is that we offer. For just whatever, I probably butchered that, but you guys know what I mean. Okay. But also let's just say that you now have gotten this to $4,000 a month, right? Now, just because you have this to $4,000 a month, which is your job, that does not mean this is time to leave your job. Okay. Because in order, listen, when you have a business, the only expenses you have is your personal expenses. Once you have a business and you leave your job, now you've got personal expenses and business expenses. So let's just say your business expenses on a regular basis are $2,000 a month, right? So when you work your job and you have $4,000 and you make $4,000 in your business, you're making $8,000 and your expenses are $5,500. If you leave your job, then you've got $3,500 in expenses and $2,000. You got $5,500 in expenses and you're only bringing in $4,000 in your business. You don't want to do that, right? So you want to get this number much as high as possible, right? But not only that, you want to make sure that you have what you need in your business to be successful, right? Example, before I left my job, which is why I call it before you leave your job, before you quit your job, before I quit my job, one of the first things I did was bought more equipment. I used the money from my job to buy a brand new computer, lights, all this stuff. So that way, all that was paid for, right? I went to the dentist. I got all these different, I went to all the doctors. I went and got everything. I got everything taken care of, right? Because you got the insurance from your job or whatever, right? So you just kind of want to take care of business. You want to have, you know what I'm saying? But also in my book, I talk about having at least 6 months of your salary in your savings because stuff happens. Stuff just happens. Something broke down here and something broke down here. Your car did this or your kid did this or something just happens. And if you are making the bare minimum in your business and something happens, oh my God, you're stuck, right? And if something happens with your customers or something happens with the recession, you know what I'm saying? That's like right now, I had a conversation with my team. This is full disclosure. Listen, I had a conversation with my team. I think it was in November or the end of October. And I said, okay, the U.S. is headed into a recession or in a recession. Let me explain what that means. Right. And a lot of them are in overseas. I said, this is what's happening in the US. Right. And I said, here's what we sell. Here's who we sell to. Right now, we are just fine. However, we have to be mindful of the fact that this is happening in the world. And even though we are not currently affected, we have to be aware that all this is happening in the world. And everybody was like, so what does that mean? It's like, so what that means is that I know that this is your job and you are solely focused on this job. But as you are working this job, every day you should be saying to yourself, with my job, how do I help Kenya make more money? When I create graphics, how can I create graphics that stop people when they scroll and go, what is that about? When I edit Kenya's videos, how do I make her videos so dynamic, so good that makes people go, I want to work with her, right? And every person on my team, I went through their specific role and said, because I'm going to do what I'm going to do to make sure, but y'all are a reoccurring monthly expense. And so I need you to understand, here's what's happening in the world and our whatever. And my whole team said, we didn't understand. We got it now. I'm like, we in this together. Because we in this together. We're all in this together. You know what I'm saying? So on my end, I'm like, okay, what are we currently, listen, before we ever even get affected as a business owner, I said, wait a minute. What are we currently paying for that we don't need to keep paying for? This, all right, that's gone. And that's gone. That's gone. We don't have a money problem. But I'm not stupid. I can see the news. You know what I'm saying? So all of that to say that you're talking about you got your business money and your personal money, honey, you got to be very intentional and strategic. Even if you can't stand your job, you can't stand your boss, you got to be very intentional and strategic. If y'all agree with me, just say amen in the comments. Y'all like, yes, girl, we signed up for TikTok today, but we getting a whole business lesson, okay? If y'all agree, just say amen, okay? All right, so I hope that makes sense. Steph asked one question. She's like, wait a minute, I wasn't asking about the recession, but okay. All right, we're gonna do one more question on TikTok and we're gonna go to Facebook. Okay. All right, let's see. I see all the things that I'm just like slowly scrolling so I don't miss anything. Nurse Adrian said drama and skin for the win. Okay, skin. Okay. Break the silence. Just got the #1 gift badger. Okay, thank you for the gift. That's amazing. Okay. Is your TikTok course beginner or will it help someone who has over 100,000 as well? So bounce with Allie. Okay. So we have 2 TikTok courses. We have the Create on TikTok is a small mini course, which is someone who's just getting started on TikTok. The Monetize the Top course is more of a business course helping you make money, right? So it's not just about TikTok growth, it's about making money. So if you have more questions about the Allie, feel free to comment, but you can also send me a DM. I think I see Wave is here. What's up, Wave? If you're still here, you're enjoying my live. Thanks. Okay. I'm looking. Okay, I see all these. Ooh, I just lost some stuff. Okay, I lost some stuff. Wait. How what? Ugh, hold on. Let me go back. I'm gonna pull the questions back down so I don't miss anything. But I gotta go to Facebook. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I don't like doing a live stream and I miss somebody's question. I hate when people do that to me. So I'm making sure I don't do that to y'all. Okay. What dish? Okay. This is still the stuff about her cake. She was hold on. Okay. I want to make sure I miss something. Okay. All right. Back. Okay. Anything on Instagram? No. Okay. I'm just looking for questions. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I just see a lot of comments. I love y'all. Okay. Let me see. I purchased your Black Friday bundle. Is there a difference between your Black Friday bundle and your regular bundle? If so, what is the difference? I can't remember the Black Friday bundle. If the Black Friday bundle was the 4-hour intensive, you're good. That intensive was supposed to be 4 hours. It was 5.5 hours. When I tell you I was exhausted.com, I was so tired, but I gave them everything that I had. So if you got the 4-hour intensive bundle, then you're good. But tell me, I can't remember. It's been a little while since the bundle came out. What's the purpose of 2 phones? Okay, so glad you asked. So for the longest time, I've had my regular mobile phone, and my business is all online. And so I meet people that want to connect with me, but they want to connect with me about business. Well, I have boundaries, right? And so let me help you understand my boundaries. Boundaries don't keep people out. Boundaries teach people how to come in. Y'all write that in the comments. Boundaries don't keep people out. Boundaries teach people how to come in, right? And so for me, I like people to be on my phone that are my friends. When people are texting me, I want my friends talking to me about friend stuff. I don't want people texting me asking me about TikTok, asking me about this. And I don't want that, because what happens with people is it's 7:00 at night and they're just now sitting down to work on their business and they're like, Kenya, I got a question about TikTok. Listen, first of all, I have a cost for TikTok tips, right? Second of all, it's 7:00 at night. People don't understand that, hey, I probably should not be texting this person that charges as a consultant for advice, or texting them at 9:00 at night for business help, right? People don't have that understanding they don't have the understanding. So for years, I made the decision that I was not going to give people my telephone number that wanted to know me for business, because people don't have that filter or the boundary set up that says, I should not do that. I'll give an example. I have my pastor, my old pastor's phone number, but I don't be texting her like, hey, whatever. I just don't be doing that to her. I'll be like, what's up? What you doing? You want to go have lunch? You see what I'm saying? If I need prayer for something, even if things are going insane, like when I was going through divorce, it was wild. When I tell you it was wild, it was wild. And I could easily have texted my best friend and other people at 10:00 at night when I was going through it. But I was like, my mind knew I can't do that to them. I'm going through it. They're not going through it. I can text them during the day. I'm not going to do that to them at night too. So because that was something that I was aware of for myself. So I moved to San Diego and I started going to a lot of networking events. And I started realizing that everybody wants to be able to connect and they want to be able to connect through phone, through text, and all that. And I was like, I got tired of saying, here's my email. I got tired of like doing that because it just felt so uncomfortable. So I decided to get a second cell phone number, right? So that way I can get people access to me through this phone number, which is always on silent, and I just check it a few times a day or whatever, right? But what I also do is I tell people that, hey, here's my number, but the best way to get in contact with me is through email. Because I am like quick draw McGraw on email. That's just how I am. And people realize, oh, okay. So I have this as a means, but I make it clear that email is best. Okay. So that's why I have two phones, and I just did this recently. Okay. So I'm not like this old school pimp who has like two phones or whatever, or whatever. You know what I mean? Y'all like, why this girl got two phones? I just got two phones. Okay, questions. Okay, back questions on Facebook. And so thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys have not already, I've asked everybody to come over to YouTube, my YouTube channel, Kenya Kelly, because we're trying to increase our watch time hours. Because in order to get monetized on YouTube, you got to have 4,000 watch hours, and we're at like 600. And so if everybody comes over to YouTube and watches on YouTube instead, it'll increase our watch time hours as we're here live. Okay. And so my YouTube channel is Kenya Kelly. All right, more questions. So I create any occasion or just because gifts for children and families all year round. After listening to you, I can see short videos of customers receiving their gifts, edit videos, and have captions describing each moment shown. Yes. How does that sound? That sounds great. That sounds great. Like we all have seen the. Thank you so much for coming to YouTube. We've all seen those videos of like Christmas, and they're giving this mom this package, and her son died or her dog died years ago or whatever. And this artist was able to paint the child into the portrait of the family, and the person gets the gift and they bawl their eyes out when they see it. And that's a great marketing tool for the artist or whatever. And that the stuff works really well, especially when you get permission from the family, because obviously the family has to give you the video. Yes, StreamYard can do IG now. So I will. Okay, so if you guys are not following me on Instagram, okay, so let me explain what her question is. So right now, I am able to use StreamYard to stream on my Facebook personal page, business page, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram all at the same time. It's a brand new feature that I just learned about. Okay. And then I'm live on TikTok from my mobile phone. And so our friend here is asking how in the world to do that on StreamYard. And so I'm going to actually do a video on Instagram Reels showing you guys how to do that. Okay. So if you're not following me on Instagram Reels or Instagram, come follow me on Instagram. Okay. Listen, if you ever want to follow me anywhere, everything is Kenya Kelly. Kenya Kelly on TikTok, Kenya Kelly on YouTube, KenyaKelly.com, Kenya Kelly, everything. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Let me see. Questions. Okay. Questions. I updated my TikTok and I still have the old version, the one with Discover on it. Do you know anything else I can do? That's so weird. Why do you still have Discover on your phone? Have you updated your app on your phone? Not just TikTok app, but like, have you updated your phone in general? Because, and then what country are you in where you still have Discover? So TikTok has changed where nobody should have Discover on their phones. Everybody should have TikTok now, TikTok stories. But don't delete and reinstall the app unless you if you have drafts. Because if you have drafts, then all your drafts get deleted when you uninstall the app. Okay. Yes. Boundaries will keep people out there. Let's admit. Yes, honey. Okay. So I used to have a Google phone app, but Google still rings to my regular device. And I'm like, I didn't want the notifications on that phone. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Thank you. My daughter is an artist, can help with this. Yes, I love that. Okay, Veronica. Hey, Kenya, long time no hear or see. How's my boo thing, Eddie? Eddie is, where is he? He was just screaming a few moments ago, but he's around, waiting for me to get off live stream. Okay, let's go with some more questions, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Okay. Now, for those of you guys that are like, Kenya, I want your help. Okay. I do a little bit of one-on-one. If you're interested in one-on-one consulting, you can send me an email to Kenya@KenyaKelly.com, or you can send me a direct message. You can send me a direct message on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, whatever. And I'll check all of them. Otherwise, we have some TikTok courses. We have a basic, very simple course, which is createontiktok.com, createontiktok.com. And then we have a very advanced course, which gives you all the basics and all of our advanced strategies, as well as business and marketing strategies to make money. Okay. So listen, everything, there's a link to everything. It's in my bio. There's a link in my bio to the Create on TikTok. There's a link in my bio for Monetize the Top course, all of that. Okay. I purchased the Black Friday bundle. Is there a difference between your bundle? Okay, so I answered that a few minutes ago. I said no. If inside of that bundle for Black Friday, if there has the 4-hour intensive, then no, you're fine. You have everything you need. Okay. When you do talking videos on TikTok, that's a minute. When you do talking videos on TikTok, that's a minute. What sounds would you recommend? So if you're talking about what like music sounds do I add to my videos, I typically will add anything that is currently viral on TikTok. So if I'm scrolling the TikTok For You feed and I'm constantly seeing or hearing the same sound, I will take that sound and I'll add it to my favorites. And then when I'm doing a talking video, I will go to my favorites and I'll add that sound there. How do you upload TikToks to YouTube Shorts? So I just remove the TikTok watermark, and then you go to YouTube, and then you click on Shorts and you upload it there. I feel I'm working paycheck to paycheck, checking this recession. Okay, so if you feel like you're working paycheck to paycheck, then listen, it's really important for you to learn how to start and build a successful business. Listen, let me explain. I have been poor my whole life. Listen, I have been poor my whole life. Okay, let me explain how poor. Let me give you like let me think about this. What is something that is new for me that people will be surprised about? What is something new? Oh, this is duh. I've been talking about this a lot. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, y'all have been seeing me do this thing called my outfit of the day on my Instagram stories. And here's the reason. My whole life I was poor, right? And so that means that we barely had clothes. We wore the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, which means I never learned how to style clothing. Okay, never learned how to style clothing. Like some of y'all just can like put this together with this. We didn't have anything to put together with that. Okay, nothing to put together with that. And so it has taken me all these years of like building a business and all the things and like while working a full-time job to where this year I finally said, oh yeah, I forgot that I'm not poor. I can learn how to buy a shirt and another shirt and figure out how to put things together. Okay. And y'all probably like, what? People have no idea. Right. And so I am used to working. So when I was working my jobs, I experienced all these people that were like so wealthy. And I was just like, how is that possible? Like how could that happen for me? And so I joined, and I talk about this in my book. I joined a network marketing business, and they taught me how to build a network marketing business. And it taught me a lot about business and me and being a leader and all this type of stuff. So then eventually one day I started a business. I had no idea what I was doing. I almost got sued for $25,000. I mean, all the things have happened, you know, and I've just been working and trying to figure it out and working and trying to figure it out and working and trying to figure it out, working and trying to figure it out. Okay. I remember when my bank account was getting ready to hit $50,000. And I was like, I had this moment. I was so afraid. I was just like, oh no, I don't know what to do with that. It's gonna ruin my life. It's gonna wreck me. It's gonna wreck me. And I had to like calm myself down. I was like, no, it's gonna be okay. Don't go and buy anything. Just it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And I had to like talk to myself. And then I remember I saw that my account was at like $98,000. And I knew that money was coming in. And if I checked my bank account in a day, it was going to say $100,000. And I was just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I was freaking out. And so because I hadn't told anybody those feelings I was feeling, but I was feeling them. And so then I texted my best friend. I said, this is going to sound really weird, but I had to tell somebody this, somebody I love, somebody I trust that can just know, here is how I'm feeling right now. My bank account is about to hit $100,000, and someone needs to know this because I'm really freaking out, and I don't want to self-sabotage. And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "I just got to get this out to someone who loves and can care for me, and I can just pray." And I'll never get that moment. I'll never get that, right? And it's because I grew up so poor. Why am I saying all that? I'm saying all that because wherever you are today is not where you're going to always be if you choose to keep going. Right? You're going to have your job, and then you might have to have a couple jobs. I've done them all. I've done it all. I'm telling you, I've done it all. And then you'll be able to start a business a little bit, and then a little bit, and then a little bit, and then a little bit. But you cannot stay where you are, meaning that if you have time to watch reality TV shows, choose to listen to a motivational podcast instead, right? Because you got to start feeding your mind something different to make you want to go and do something different. And we hear that all the time, but it's really, really, really true, right? The people that get out of this situation and come over here because there's something in them that said, this is a really bad situation. And in order for me to get out of this situation, I've got to do something to get me out of it, right? And so podcasts are free. Like a lot of audio stuff is free. YouTube is free. You know what I mean? We all can get a library card, or whatever. You know what I mean? So that's what I'll say to that. I know that was like a long dissertation. Did you unfriend me? David, I have no idea who you are. I'm sorry. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So I'm going to let you guys go in like 5 minutes. It's still my vacation time. And so while the Christmas lights are all still up, I've been just driving around town looking like a pedophile. Like I went to this place called Candy Card Lane last night, and it was just me. No kids with me. Parked my car, got out of the car, and just walked inside of Christmas lights. And I was like, Kingy, you are this grown adult by yourself. And I'm like, hopefully nobody gets me arrested. So while the lights are all still up, I've been just going out and going to see Christmas lights. And so I'm doing that because that was kind of like a part of my vacation. Okay. All right. Does that help anybody? I see amen. Okay. All right. Do you know how to link other videos in a video, not replying to a comment? I don't think I have that feature out in Denver, linking a video to a video. I don't think I have that feature yet. Thank you guys for following. How much is your book? My book is $25. Okay. And so when you buy the book, you also get a copy of the audiobook sent to you on email. You're welcome. I love y'all for being here. That's so sweet. So if you guys aren't following yet, be sure to follow. And then if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel. But if you guys specifically want to work with me, like one-on-one, come on Instagram and follow me on Instagram and all the things. Is your book available on Audible? Yes, it is on Audible. No, I'm not in Denver. Somebody else is out in Denver. I'm in San Diego. My favorite thing about my audiobook is like in my book, I write the words LOL, but on audio, I actually laugh. When I was in the studio recording the audiobook, I was laughing, and the lady recording me, she was trying her best not to laugh. It's pretty funny. UC University, right? How many trial and errors did you have before you found a marketing strategy that worked? We're always on trial and error. I'm on trial and error right now because things are always changing. Like TikTok is changing, marketing is changing, everything is always changing. So it's not like one and done. But I've been at this for forever. How do I get your book? So if you go to KenyaKelly.com, you can get a copy of the book, and I will sign it for you, and we'll give you the audiobook for free. You're going to be downloading it tonight. Yay! Let me know once you get it. I love my book as well as my book, so of course I love it. Okay, all right. Let's do a couple more questions here. Let's see any more questions. You're welcome, Danielle. It does get a bit crazy though when people are DMing on for socials. It does get crazy too. Yes. For going live, do you suggest certain times? I usually get 10 to 15 on my lives. Okay, so TikTok live is a different animal than all social media because when you go live on TikTok, it not just tells everybody that is connected to you. Your videos go on the For You feed. It goes in the live center. So that's why anytime I go live, I'm like, oh no, we're going live on TikTok because you get way more people. And then the people that can see you on live stream are not always following you. Like we gained at least 10 new followers on this TikTok live stream because it hit the For You feed or somebody saw me somehow. Right. So yeah. So definitely make sure you do TikTok live. But typically I try to go live when my audience is live because to get the most out of a live stream, you want to be there when your audience is typically live. All right. What top skills would you recommend learning before 2023? So we only have a couple more days left in 2023. So I wouldn't say that I have any new skills that I recommend someone to learn. But what I have been talking about on my Instagram stories has been I've asked everybody, what is a goal that you had for 2022 that is really small that you can go after? Right? What is something that is really small that you had as a goal that you can actually accomplish? One of my goals for 2022 was to learn how to swim. So I hired a personal person that came to our apartment complex. We have a pool out here, and I had 6 sessions with him. We have 4 more to go, but it got too cold, like because we were swimming in the morning, so he has to come back in the spring. And so there's a video out there of me swimming with him. But then one of my last goals of 2022 was to decorate and to learn how to use chopsticks. And so I felt really embarrassed, like trying to figure out how to use chopsticks as a 41-year-old. But last night I went to PF Chang's. I went to the server and I said, I want to learn how to use chopsticks. Can you help me learn how to use chopsticks? She said, well, we'll give you chopsticks and we'll give you the kids chopsticks. And so I was sitting there and I'll show y'all. I actually posted a reel about it and I actually posted it on TikTok too, but I'll show it to y'all real quick. And this is me just learning how to use chopsticks at PF Chang. Listen, everything is content. I set up my phone, I put on time lapse, and I did this. Look, let me show everybody. Let me see.
My last goal of 2022 was to learn how to use chopsticks. Yes, I'm 41 years old and don't know how to use chopsticks. I didn't grow up in an environment that requires us need to learn how to use chopsticks. So I decided to go to a restaurant and learn how to use chopsticks as my final goal of 2022.
Okay.
And as you can see,
so I just sat there and I ordered food. I ordered sushi, fried rice, and all that. And I sat there like trying to learn, trying to pick up paper with chopsticks, trying to pick up this, trying to pick up this. And then by the time my sushi came, here goes.
Here I'm eating with chopsticks at this point.
You see me?
Now, it was not perfect and my technique is not perfect, but I'm just so proud
of myself. And I was so proud of myself for doing that, right? Because that was a goal of mine for 2022. My last goal has been to decorate. I do not know how to decorate my apartment. Every apartment I have ever lived in always looked like I'm homeless. Every apartment I have ever looked in always looked like I say homeless. I don't mean that. Always looked like I just moved in. Okay. No pictures on the wall, nothing. And so recently I said, okay, I went and bought a bench. And then I said, okay. And then I bought this picture and I was like, okay. And then I ordered this rug. Now I've been like, I had already had a rug, but one of my cats likes to pee on rugs. So we're working on that, how we're going to handle that. I don't really know. We're going to work on that. But I bought a rug, right? And then I had this TV that I mounted to the wall. And I'm like, okay, around the TV is bare. So I Googled how to decorate around a TV mounted on the wall. And I saw pictures and I said, okay, so right now I'm in the process of like choosing which pictures to develop and to put in the frames. What type of frame should I get? And that's a goal of mine this year is to like learn how to do that. Another one of my goals this year was to learn how to dress. And so a friend of mine, I told her, she started sending me all these ideas from Pinterest. And then she talked to me about Shein or Shein, Shein. And so I was like, okay. And so I've started ordering clothes from them. Like this necklace set came from them. It was like $3, right? But normally I would have just wore one necklace. But I said, oh, I'm learning that jewelry actually makes an outfit. So I've been like slowly just doing these little things. So my whole point in saying that is that I've been challenging people. What is one little thing you can still accomplish before 2023? Just something little, just so you can praise yourself for hitting that goal, right? So like, again, once I feed my cats, I'm putting on my shoes and I'm going to go out and see more Christmas lights, right? And then one of my goals for next year is to go on one date a month. One date a month, because I haven't gone on dates in 7 years since going through a divorce. And so I'm being extremely intentional with dating. Doesn't mean I'm gonna meet my husband on all these dates, but I'm like, I am gonna go on one date a month, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not just gonna focus on making X amount of dollars in my business, or I'm not just gonna focus on losing weight. I'm gonna focus on the other things too. And so, okay, so everybody, before we hang up, everybody, what is one thing you guys can do over the next 4 days? Well, 3 days, like between tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. What is one thing that you can do? What's one? Y'all all tell me, what is one thing? One, I already ordered the rug. Okay. I'm working on a better budget because I'm like, listen, for me personally, I said to myself, I want to start investing. I haven't been investing. And so I'm like, okay, one of the easiest way to start investing is I'm looking at in what ways am I overspending money? All right, let's start stopping here and put money here so that when someone teaches me how to invest, now I have all this money to put there for my personal expenses and not money for my business. But what's one thing? I need to focus on myself. Okay, Marlene, what does that mean? What is one thing you can do to focus on yourself? You can meditate, study the Bible for 15 minutes. Okay, so then what I want you to do is I want you to set an alarm. Okay. And I want you to say, okay, this is my alarm and I'm going to go and read the Bible from this time to this time. And you're going to do that tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday. Wait, what's tomorrow, Wednesday? Whatever. I think tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. Okay. And that's your goal. Create a template for my website. Okay. So if you're going to do that, then I want you to set aside time. When are you going to do that? Tomorrow or the next day? Putting my budget in order. Okay, so with that, the first thing you can do, you literally can go into your phone and you can write out all your expenses. You can write out how much money I make is all my expenses, and you can start that process. Be consistent on my video. Okay, so why don't you just focus on doing one video? One video, okay? Begin going through TikTok bundle I purchased 20 days ago. Okay, that's a good thing. Do that. Invest in myself and start on my new black and gold wardrobe with accessories. Okay, so then what I want you to do is I want you to go to either Shein or whatever website where you buy clothes, and I want you to put something black and gold in your cart, and I want you to hit purchase tonight. You said you're going to start on it? So then, okay, I want you to go find something that is black and gold, put it in your cart, and I want you to hit purchase. That's how you can start. It's just these little things. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, again, if you guys want to work with me, there's a link in every single bio, whether you're on YouTube, LinkedIn, wherever you are, there's a way you guys can work with us, whether it's through one-on-one consulting or with our courses. If you're interested in one-on-one, you can come and send me a direct message or email me at kenya@kenyakelly.com. And so we can determine how I can help you. But first, before you buy an hour of my time, let's determine if we can help you to make sure. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, I love y'all. It's been great chatting with you guys here today. I will be back probably again tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, but because I'm strategizing and my brain is like, I'm like on fire right now because I've had so much time off. Okay. All right. So I love you guys. I'm going to go look at Christmas lights and I'll chat with you guys later. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.